I am the mother of 6 children, and Ogechi is my second born.
It was a little premature, but we didn't have any major issues.
Then slowly we start to see the toe walking, the flapping, and then he stopped talking. He just stopped one day. It was like you couldn't prompt him to say any of the words he used to say before. He was 18 months when we got the diagnosis of autism. I reached out to INCLUDEnyc, and INCLUDEnyc helped us by advising us and explained what we needed to do. And armed with that knowledge, we were able to secure more speech services for Ogechi, and it made such a big difference.
He wasn't supposed to speak. They said he wasn't going to talk, but he has overcome all that.
INCLUDEnyc helped us to be better advocates. It's what put us on the road to being advocates for our son. When Ogechi went off to elementary school, he was put in a classroom where there were too many kids and he was lost. When I found out what was going on, I was beside myself because he wasn't learning. I called INCLUDE again and I was advised to get new reports. Based on that advice, I approached the school and the psychologist went to observe him, and she agreed that it was an inappropriate setting. We were able to find another placement for him, and it was all thanks to the knowledge and confidence that INCLUDEnyc gave us. So when there were issues at the high school, I was able to stand up and do it myself, my husband and I. Ogechi was on this track for the special ed diploma, which is just a piece of paper. So we wanted them to give him that chance to get a regular diploma. INCLUDEnyc gave me that confidence to pick up the phone, explain my situation, and get an answer and get help. We were able to sway them to our point of view.
So they changed them to give him more rigorous classes, and he passed his regents with very good numbers, I might add.
With the fact that people showed confidence in him, my son just started to take off in terms of his own aspirations and what he believed he could do. With the school's help, with our help, and certainly with the knowledge from INCLUDEnyc, he was able to get that high school diploma. That day was one of the proudest days of our lives. It's like being in a darkened room and opening the curtain and seeing some light. That's what INCLUDEnyc did for us. They were there all along the way. From the time Ogechi was a little boy all the way to high school, they have been such a mainstay of our lives. INCLUDE is always in my back pocket. I owe a tremendous amount of debt to INCLUDEnyc for what they have done for us.
I go to Barth Manhattan Community College at the City University of New York. I'm proud of making it to this point in my life, and it was through the help of you guys.